Hello and welcome to the Connected Intelligence Spotlight, and it's time to do a quick review of wearables at CES, the show that for the most part seems to encourage our laziness, whether through bigger and better TVs, cars that will drive us, or robots that will clean up the house shortly before they decide to take over the world, of course. But the wearable segment is more focused on sweat, encouraging us to work off those extra pounds that we gained over the holidays. So let's talk about some of those. Obviously there were new watches. Amazfit launched a variation of its existing GTR2 but targeted at the sub $150 market. Skagen launched a nice looking hybrid watch, while Fossil, which owns the Skagen brand, launched the Gen 5 LTE, which of course includes cellular connectivity. It's interesting to note that right now at least it's being marketed as Android only and Verizon only, which suggests it's going to have a very strong retail presence, which will be great. But CES would not live up to its reputation as the home to all that is wild and crazy in tech's vivid imagination if we just had watches to talk about. Upmood showed off a watch-like device that will tell you what kind of mood you're in, happy, sad, whatever. It sounds perfect for spouses trying to gauge that correct moment to ask a delicate question. More interesting is the Mudra Smartband, which will work with a broad range of watches and supports gesture control on the watch. That's a little more subtle than talking to your watch, and it's one to definitely keep an eye on. If it works well, we could see other companies looking to license this technology. But enough about that. Let's move on to more interesting areas, and with that in mind, let's turn to smart glasses. A topic with more letdowns than successes over the years, but this year could be the turning point. We saw 4 significant smart glass products at the show this year, from Lenovo, Vuzix, TCL, and Human capable of its Norm glasses shown here. There's not that much time to go into the specifics here, but it's worth saying that we're getting to the point where these glasses don't scream nerd and are providing useful functionality. As such, this could be the year when we start to see them take off. And let's not forget that Apple's rumored to be developing glasses too. Moving on to more of the sweat-based devices, there were of course the expected array of exercise products, including a smart yoga mat, not for the first time, and then Wondersize's workout training program, which ties a tracker band into the training program to make sure your movements are near perfect. This is clearly a trend to keep an eye on, and we can expect more of these smartwatch companies to incorporate this type of technology into their devices in a bid to turn it from just a device into an ongoing service. And then there was Zanoma with its electrical muscle stimulation suit. This allows your fitness trainer to buzz your body with electrical stimulus to help you work out harder, which gives me flashbacks of particularly unpleasant gym teachers. Finally, of course, there were an array of smart masks for the pandemic and beyond. Razer, better known for its gaming accessories, jumped into the space with Project Hazel, while AirPop launched a true smart mask that tracks your breathing and mask performance. This one's particularly interesting as it's based on a product from Frog Design, a company we've been keeping an eye on since they launched a mask in China a few years ago. That crowdsourced pollution levels. The new mask does somewhat the opposite, focusing on an individual stats rather than the larger population. We'd love to see a combination of those two factors come together if this concept takes off. And then for those who are a little more paranoid or cautious, there is the Air Microclimate, a full head solution for that real feeling of safety, particularly for those of us who want to jump on a plane. Personally, I found my design, and I'm just waiting for someone to launch that before I'm ready to enter the human race again, and certainly before I'm ready to turn up in Vegas again for CES 2022. That's our spotlight. Thanks for joining.